시간에 공부를 해야지. 공부해야 돼. 일단은 맞아. 영어 공부 조져야 돼. 영어 공부 조지다가 피곤하면은 자러 들어갔다가 다시 일어나서 하도록 하겠습니다. 어제 그 문법 공부 영상을 다시 켰어야 되는데 그냥 놀았어. 놀다가 한 새벽 3시쯤에 나갔을걸. 그러면 딱 한 번 보고 그래갖고 문법 대충 치긴 했는데 모르겠어요. 모르겠어요. 모르겠고 일단 모르겠고 일단은 이거를 좀 볼게요. 근데 이그샘플 이거 무슨 나가도 괜찮으려나? 괜찮을까? 그래서 그냥 본문만 띄워드릴게요. 본문만 띄워서 하자. 본문만 띄우자. 카메라가 이렇게 조정치고 이렇게 양치는 조정치고 아이씨, 왜 크기 어떻게 줄이노? 크기 어떻게 줄이노? 뭐래? 자, 이제 대충 꾸몄으니까 이제 마크 와트니 보러 가야 돼. 마크 와트니 보러 갑시다. 마크 와트니. One we talk about countries. 이건 아니네. 마크 와트니. How to grow grains in space. In the movie Martian, the hero Mark Watney is astronaut struggle to stay on Mars. In order to survive, he grows a people who In the movie The Martian, the hero McCartney is astronaut struggle to stay alive on Mars. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soils. Could it really be possible to grow plants in space, on Mars, on the moon, on the moon, on the moon, fucking moon? The answer is partly no, because we have not had the opportunity to try growing any plants on Mars or on the moon. In the movie The Martians, the hero Mark Watney is an astronaut struggle to stay alive on Mars. In order to survive, 내일은 영어하고 생물을 칩니다. 생물은 일단은 프린트 학교에서 나눠주신 선생님이 나눠주신 프린트 쌤이 나눠주신 프린트 조지고 그리고 유전 문제 좀 조지면 될 것 같아요. 유전 문제 좀 조지면은 아마도 6점 가까이 나오지 않을까. 네. 짓고 해봅니다. In the movie The Martian, the hero Mark Watney is an astronaut struggle to stay alive on Mars. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soil. Could it really be possible to grow plants in space, on Mars, or on the moon? The answer is partly no. 부분적으로 아니다. Because we have not had the opportunity to try grow any plants on Mars, on the moon. But the answer is also yes, because we have been grow plants in space, compete environments of various spacecraft for the several years. In the movie The Martians, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative fucking. But the answer is also yes, because we have been growing plants in space in the compete environments of various spacecraft for several years. In the move, the Martian astronaut Mark Watney employs oh yeah, innovative methods to creative potatoes on Mars. 화학 무슨 말이 수소하고 산소하고 수소 붙여갖고 물 만드는 거죠. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soil. Could it really be possible to grow plants in space, on Mars, on the moon? The answer is partly no, because we have not had the opportunity to try grow any plants on Mars, on the moon. But the answer is also yes, because we have been growing plants in space in the confined environments of various spacecraft for several years. In the movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative method to creative potatoes on Mars. In order to survive, he grows. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Mars, in the Martian soil. Could it really be possible to grow plants in space, on Mars, on the moon? Could it really be possible to grow plants in space, on Mars, or the moon? The answer is partly no, because we have not had the opportunity to try grow any plants on Mars, or on the moon. 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 In order to survive, he grows potatoes in Martian soil. Martian soil. Could it really be possible to grow plants in space on Mars on the moon? On the moon? The answer is partly no, because we have not had the opportunity to try grow any plants on Mars on the moon. But the answer is also yes, because we have been growing plants in space in the confined environments of various spacecraft for several years. In the movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative method to cultivate potatoes on Mars. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soil. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soil. It will really be possible to grow plants in space on Mars or on the moon? On the moon, the answer is partly no, because we have not had the opportunity to try any plants on Mars on the moon. In order to survive, it grows potatoes in the Martian soils. The movie The Martian, in the movie The Martian, in the movie 영화 마션 안에서 The Hero 주인공인 마크 와트니는 남자 주인공인 마크 와트니는 is an astronaut astronaut이다 우주 비행사이다 고문분타는 to stay alive 살아 있으려고 Mars 화성에 stay alive on 화성에 살아남으려고 분타는 우주 비행사이다. 여기서 중요한 게 arrive가 형용사라는 거 형용사인데 arrive가 형용사인데 뭘 수식하냐면 여기에서는 어, 음, 형용사인데 이거 서술적 용법으로만 사용된다는 거 서술적 용법으로만 사용되는 stay alive에서 stay의 그 보호 역할을 하고 있네요. 네. 아마도 메인 그런 것 같아. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soil. Could it really be possible to grow plants in space, on Mars, or on the moon? The answer is partly no, because we have not had the opportunity to try growing any plants on Mars or on the moon. But the answer is also yes, also yes, because we have been growing plants in space in the confined environments of various various spacecraft boo 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 ba ba bum 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 ba and the movie The Martian, the hero Mark Watney in the movie the heart racing the word sing the word sing the word in the movie The Martian In the movie The Martian, the hero Mark Watney is an astronaut trying to stay alive on Mars. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soil. Would it really be possible to grow plants in space on Mars or on the moon? The answer is partly no, because we have not had the opportunity to try growing any plants on Mars or on the moon. 좋아요. The, the answer is partly no. 본적으로 아니지만 because 왜냐하면 we have not had the opportunity 기회가 없었기 때문이다. To try 시도할 기회가 to try 기회가 없었다. 시도할 기회가 없었다. Any plants on Mars on 험삼을 해볼 기회가 없었다. Growing 기르는 것을 any plant 어떤 식물이든 on Mars 화성에서 또는 on the moon 달에서. But the answer is Also, also yes, because we have been grow plants in space in the confined, 제한된 환경 environments of various spacecraft for several years. Uh-huh. Okay, understand. Fucking understand. In the movie, The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some uh, innovative method to create potatoes on Mars. In the movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative method to create potatoes on Mars. Mars. Yeah, in the movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative method to create potatoes on Mars. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm. In the movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative method to create potatoes on Mars. Potatoes on Mars. In the movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative method to create potatoes on Mars. In the movie The Martian, astronaut Mark Watney employs some innovative method to employs 여기서 employs가 사용하다. cultivate구나. cultivate 경작하다, 재배하다. 이용한다. some innovative 혁신적이고 혁신적인 방법들. 몇몇의 혁신적인 방법들. to cultivate 경작할. 경작할. 감자를 경작할. on Mars 화성에서. Mars. 좋아요. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in the Martian soil. In the movie The Martian, the Martian, the hero Mark Watney is an astronaut struggle to stay alive on Mars. To stay alive on Mars. 남으려고. Stay alive on. Stay alive on. But the feathers of people say, but baby tops, beautiful tops, mama tops, mama tops, mama tops, mama tops, mama tops, mama tops. 보자. 빰빰, 빠라밤, 빠밤, 빠라밤, 빰빰, 빠라밤, 빰빰, 빠라밤, 빰빰, 빠라밤, 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 빠라밤. 점뱅, 점뱅, 으르 점뱅. 좋아, 빈칸. In the movie The Martian, the hero Mark Watney, is struggle is struggle arrive stay arrive on Mars. The hero Mark Watney is struggling to struggle to struggle struggling to stay struggling is an astronaut astronaut struggling 살아남으려는 astronaut를 struggling 꾸며준다는 말씀이야. To stay arrive on Mars. In order to arrive, in order to survive, in order to survive, he grows, uh, he grows potatoes. He grows potatoes in the Martian soil. Could it really be possible to grow plants on Mars on the moon? Could it really be possible to grow plants in on Mars or on the moon? Could it really be possible? Could it really be possible to grow broken walls away? Dun 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 dun. Oh shit. 여러분들이 시청자들이 유입이 좀 돼서 시청자들이 유입이 돼서 이제 내가 딴 짓을 하면은 막 뭐라 하고 그래야 되는데 아무도 없어. 아무도 안 봐. 아무도 안 봐. 아 이게 뭐야? 이게 뭐냐고 진짜. 오잉 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 오잉이 완전히 오잉. 아직까지 아침 먹고 가시는 분들이 꽤 계시는구만. 아침 먹고 가시는 분들이 꽤 계시는구만. 아침 먹고 가시는 분들이 꽤 계시는구만. 이거 매니저 뷰 어떻게 하나? 매니저 뷰 어떻게 하나? 어떻게 하나? 그거 있었던 것 같은데, 매니저 세팅하고 있었던 것 같은데. 매니저 뷰 어떻게 하더라? 매니저 뷰 어떻게 하더라? 진짜 깜짝 놀랐네. 왜 그러지? 왜 그러니까 말이야. 어쨌든 The Martian. 이게 방송이 완전히 중단되지 않냐? 방송 종료, 방송 중단 누르면은 이게 타임이 24분이 떠야 된단 말이야. 24분 뜨네. 방송이 뜨네. 좋아요. 조금만요. In the movie The Martian, Hugh McClartney is an astronaut struggle to stay alive on Mars. In order to survive, he grows from potatoes in Martian soil. Could it be possible to grow plants in space on Mars on the movie? Okay. In the movie The Martian, the hero McClartney is a struggling astronaut struggling to stay alive on Mars. In order to survive, he grows potatoes in Martian soils. Could it really be possible to grow plants in space? In space on Mars or the movie? On the moon? On the moon? On the moon? On the moon? Plants. Any plants. 어떤 뜻입니까? Any plants to grow and plants in could it could it could it plants in space the answer is partly no, because have not had the because we have not had the opportunity to try grow any plants on Mars on the moon. opportunity 맞나요? opportunity on the Mars opportunity 맞나요? 기회 opportunity could it only be possible to grow plants and opportunity on Mars on the moon? The answer is also no, because we have not had to try grow any plants on Mars on the moon. On the moon. The answer is no, because we have not had the blank to try grow any plants on Mars on the moon. But the answer is also yes, because we have been growing plants in space in the environments of various for several years. Okay. In the movie, the Martian astronaut Buck Watney employs 이용한다 some blank to grow plants to cultivate potatoes to cultivate on Mars. Innovation methods cultivate innovative confined 재배하다 confined 제한된 confined environment of various spacecraft for several years. 넘어가도록 합시다. 빨리 봐야 돼. The hero Mark Watney is an astronaut. 현재 영어를 다 썼어. 현재 영어를 다 이거지. In the movie The Martian, some innovation on The Martian Mark Watney employ some innovative methods to cultivate potatoes on Mars. To cultivate potatoes on Mars. Methods, innovative. The Mark Watney, some. 인터넷 어떻게 되는 거야? 인터넷 사람이. In the Martian, the Mark Watney employs innovative methods to cultivate Mark Watney. In the movie The Martian, Mark Watney some innovative the the Martian, the McCartney employs the Martian McCartney, the Martian McCartney, the Martian McCartney, 어찌고 저찌고 샬라뽕 따고. 야야야. Employs some blank blank blank. Potatoes on Mars. Potatoes on Mars. Mars, Mars, Mars. Mars, 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 Mars. Inverse, 야, inverse, 야, boom, boom. Inverse, 야, boom, 야, inverse, 야, 둘, 셋. 부르, 부르, 빰, 빰. Inverse, 야, 우. Inverse, 야, 우, 야. 따라란, 뚠, 띵, 띠리린. 뚠, 띠리린. 띵, 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 띵. 띠리린. 띠리린. 오, 이제 얼굴 나왔어. 오! 얼굴 나와버렸다. 아무도 안 보죠. 안 나지. 나중에 댄댄 좀 댄댄 해야지. 기업들이 방송하고 있어요. 시간이잖아. 그러니까 이 방송 나오는 건 다 모른다는 거야. 네, 그래. 그래요. 어쨌든 목이 좀 마르네. 목이 좀 마르네. 딴짓하면 정신 차리고 공부해야지. Some innovative methods to grow and to cultivate. 그러면서 좀 엄청 더 쉬워가 막 같은 이상 struggling to stay alive on the ISS orbiting around the Earth serves as a space laboratory when crew methods prevent conduct research. Oh shit. Serves as a space laboratory where crew members brave and 와 진짜 존나 길다 이거. 와 미쳤네. 개빡세게 나왔네. 이거 다 읽어야 되겠네. 공부를 합시다. The ISS orbiting around Earth serves as a space laboratory when crew must revolve and conduct research. The ISS orbiting around Earth serves as a space laboratory when crew methods 자꾸 크루 메소드를 해. 이 철자가 이제 안 보이는 게 철자가 이제 안 보이는 거야. 야, 30분 남았어. 30분 주고. 자러 들어가지. 자러 들어간 다음에 1시간 정도 그 다음에 방송을 시키는지 공부를 하는지 하면 될 것 같아요. 하세요. 빨리 시험 끝나고 세팅 하나 마무리 지은 다음에 블랙 서바이벌 해야 돼. 블랙 서바이벌. 불사나 해봐야지. 똥인지 아닌지 찍어보고 보도록 하겠습니다. ISS orbiting around Earth's surface as a space factory where crew members live and conduct research. In the early days of space travel, plans, plans were grown on spacecraft, primarily for research is purpose to better understand how they functioned and how they grew under different conditions such as in microgravity 미세중력 and closed environments 폐쇄된 환경 우후 폐쇄된 환경 the ISS orbiting around Earth's service serves serve serve SER 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 썩덩콩 빠라바라바라밤 설프 아니면 BES BES 몽설 차려주다 제공하다 돌아가다 넣기 차려주다 돌아가다 수행하다 발칸 나중에 그 가서 확인해보고 없으면 그냥 여기 녀석들을 여기 녀석이 어떻게 돼있죠? 여기 녀석이 어떻게 되죠? ISS. In the early days of space travel, plans were grown on spacecraft primarily for research purposes to better understand how they function. 여기야? 여기네. 중간에 너무 많이 왔네. 아니네. 아닌데. ISS부터 왔네. ISS부터 왔네. 아닌데. 아닌데. ISS. 이 부분은, 없는 거보다 부분에, 괜히 했네. 시간 너무 오래 했네. 어쨌든. Early moon, in the early moon, shit. In the early days of space travelers, plants were grown on 어쩐지 본 기억이 없더라. 어쩐지 본 기억이 없더라. In the early days of space travel, plants were grown on spacecraft, primarily for research purposes to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions such as in microgravity and closed environments. 우주행의 초기에는 주로 연구 목적으로 우주선에서 식물이 지배되었는데 그런 근무 중량과 제한된 환경 같은 다른 환경에서 식물이 어떻게 기능을 하고 어떻게 자라는지 조사를 이해하기 위해서이다. In the early days of space travel, plants were grown on spacecraft primarily for research purposes to better understand how they function and 삼수하는지 and how grow under different conditions such as the microgravity, 미쳤나봐 드디어, microgravity and closed environments. In the early of space travel, In the alley of space travel, the world. Ah, da 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 da. 데시벨은 어떻게 넣어야 되는 거냐? 나중에 알아봐야지. In the early days of the space travel, plans were grown on spacecraft primary for research purpose to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions, such as in microgravity, 또 미세그래비티라고 말할 뻔했어요. and closed environment. In the early morning, and in this in the early days of space travel, in the early morning, early days of space travel plans were grown on spacecraft primarily for research purpose to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions, and how they grow under different conditions, such as microgravity, 또 미세그래피티라고 할 뻔했네. Microgravity and closed environments. In recent years, however, NASA has seriously started investigating 조사하다 to potential 잠재력 of space growth plants such as a food source for astronauts. Fresh food provides valuable nutrients as well as variety from the diet. Dried and packaged food that makes up most of an astronaut's diet. Makes up 구성되어 있다. 많이 of an astronaut diet. 대부분을 구성하는 건조 포섭리 식품의 다양성을 제공할 뿐만 아니라 자연스럽게 좋은 영양소를 공급할 수 있다. 라네요. 그래요. 알고 있어요. 너무 8분 남았어. 18분 남았어. 18분 아빠 땡겨보자. In the early days of several travel plans were grown on spacecraft primarily for research purpose to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions such as microgravity and closed environments. In recent years, however, NASA has seriously started investigating. In the early days of his space travel plans goes on. In the early days of his space travel, plans were grown on spacecraft primarily for research purpose to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions, such as in microgravity and closed environments. In recent years, however, NASA has seriously started investigating the potential of space growth plants as a food source for astronauts. Astronauts for the king, for the king, for the king, for the king. The orbits of space travel plans will go on a spacecraft. Primarily research proposed to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions such as microgravity, basic gravity, and closed environments in recent years. However, NASA has seriously 진지하게 started 고민하기 시작했다. 조사를 진지하게 시작했다. Investigated the potential of space grown plants as a food source for astronauts. And fresh foods provides valuable nutrients, valuable valuable nutrients as well as variety food from the variety 다양성을 from 뭐뭐로부터 제공한다. The diet 건조되고 이렇게 포장된 음식에 and makes 이런 푸드는 뭐냐 makes up most of astronauts diet. 음. As the flesh and the tongue. In recent years, however, NASA has systematically investigating the potential of space plants as a food source for astronauts. Fresh food provides valuable nutrition as well as variety from the diet that dried and packaged foods that makes up most of an astronaut's diet. Astronauts diet too. Therefore, global finding a way to continually supply astronauts with fresh food long been a desire for NASA. Long been 오랜 열망이었다. Has been a desire. 오랜 욕망이 오랜 수건이었다. 나사에게 있어서 therefore 그러므로 찾는 것은 way 길을 찾는 것은 뭘 찾는 것은 to continually 지속적으로 공급하는 것 우주 비행사에게 무엇을 fresh food 신선한 푸드를 has long been 제공하는 것은 오랜 수건이었다. 나사에게 in addition to health benefits health benefit 뿐만 아니라 건강성과 더불어 in addition to 건강성 이득과 더불어 공사 이점과 더불어 약간의 스페이스 가르드닝 조금의 스페이스 가르드닝은 우주 정원을 가꾸는 것 그러니까 우주 텃밭을 가꾸는 것은 can also 제공할 수 있다. can also offer 제공할 수 있다. psychology 심리학적 혜택 이익을 for 우주 비행사에게 observing and crying caring for plants can relieve their stress. 그들의 스트레스를 완화하고 and improve 향상시킨다 their moods 그들의 기분을 plants plants are all living, growing pieces of earth. Therefore, they are small, and color can inject a bit of sensory variety into an artificial lifeless environment. Plants are living, growing piece of earth. Therefore, they're small, and color can inject. 또한다. can inject 더해준다. 주입한다. 주입한다. A bit of 약간의 sensory 감각적인 다양성을 into 뭐뭐로 주입할 수 있다. On artificial lifeless environment. 인공적이고 lifeless 무기력한 생명력 없는 환경에 무생물적인 환경에 Plants are a living, growing piece of earth, therefore their smell and color can inject a bit of sensory variety into artificial lifeless environments. Plants are living, growing pieces of earth, therefore their small and color can inject a bit of sensory variety into an artificial, lifeless environment. And are a living, growing piece of earth, therefore their smell and color can inject a bit of sensory, 감각적인 variety into an artificial lifeless environment. 그렇대요. With the sun rising and setting as much as 16 times a day on ISS. 국제 우주정거장, International Space Stations. 몰라. Astronauts suffer from sleep disorder. Space gardening can minimize this problem by helping astronauts mark the passing of the time. of the time이래. 오브더가 없는데 막 지어내고 있어. 어떡해. Space gardening can minimize the problem by helping astronauts mark passing of time. In the early days of space travel, plants were grown in early days of the space travel, plants were grown on spacecraft primarily for research purposes to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions, such as microgravity and microwaves. 마이크로웨이브 처음 봤는데 and enclosed environments 폐쇄 환경에서 in recent years, however, NASA has seriously started investigating the potential of space-growing plants as a food source for astronauts. Fresh food provides one the value of digital nutrients as well as 뿐만 아니라 derived from uh, dried and packaged food that makes up most of astronaut diets. Therefore, 그러므로 finding a way 방법을 찾는 것은 to conditionally continually 계속해서 supply astronauts with fresh food has a food has long been a desire for NASA. In addition to health benefits, a bit of space gardening can also offer psychology benefits for astronauts. Observing and caring for plants can relieve their stress and improve their moods. Their moods. Their moods. Their moods. Their moods. Plants are living, growing piece of earth. Therefore, they're 떠지고 하나 똥싸고. Plants are a living growth piece of earth. Therefore, they're small, and color can inject a bit of sensory variety into an artificial lifeless environment. With the sun rising and setting as much as 16 times a day on the ISS, astronauts living under는 suffer from sleep disorders. Space gardening can minimize 최소한다 this problem이라는 문제점을 by helping astronauts 도움으로써 mark and passing of time. By helping astronauts mark the passing of time. Space gardening can minimize this problem by helping astronauts mark. 누구나다. 뭔가를 알게 해주면서 이 문제를 최소화할 수 있다. 알게 해주는 것은 그냥 알다, 표시하다 정도 해석하면 될 것 같아요. The ISS in the early days of space travel, plants will grow on spacecraft. How space grows on spacecraft go research on spacecraft. Primary for researches functions to better understand how they function and how they grow under different closed environments, such as in under different environments, such as in microgravity, and closed environments. In the early days, primary for research's purpose 목적 to better understand how they function and they under different conditions. 컨디션이구나. 환경보다는 상태라고 했으면은 plants will grow on spacecraft primary for research purpose to better understand primary for researches purpose to better understand how they function and how they grow under different conditions such as in microgravities and closed environments. environment 1시간 채웠네요. 쉬었다가 돌아오도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.